Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to the ARMA Team League Season 5, the top 8 Week 1 playing games. With you tonight is Veggie and Cheese once again.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, good evening. Games have all fired and are underway, so we'll quickly jump straight in to our first match, which is on the second table. Tanya Sensation, Darkness Wanderers, the Kohaku Rangers, and the Luxuds. We have 4 games this week and then 4 games next week. At the end of which, once again, we will have the scores and the top 4 teams go forward to the finals.
Yeah, it's very exciting watching these 8 games. It's very cutthroat. You know, you don't have those steady games in the prelim stage to sort of catch up. It's just sort of, especially for if we look at the standings for like the 7th and 8th place, who are on this table right now. I'm currently 200 points away from the cutoff.
Yeah.
So definitely a lot of work to do in these short amount of games. But the good news is because the teams are essentially halved, you do tend to play the top teams a lot more often. I think they'll play about 3 to 4 games with every other team. So definitely chances for some heavy point swings.
Yes. With the frequent matchups, the opportunity for those is huge ass like 200 point swings, and it's a lot more possible.
Yeah, I mean, here's one of them right now, right? You both have Annie and Chewy up against Cyber.
Yep.
Tanya Sensation currently in 4th, so.
Yeah, as you said, it's very cutthroat, and then, like as we've seen towards the end of previous games, you start seeing people deliberately try to place over other players on the table, so it makes it a bit interesting, but here we go.
Here we go, East 1, Dora Haku, 1 in Fox hand. Cyber Ardila here, not too bad. Got an Aka, some Kanchan, Ryangkan. Definitely workable.
Yeah, it's definitely workable, as you said. My eyes are drawn now to both Chewy and Anitek's hand. Anitek picking up this second Hatsu quite quickly here. Could cause the hand to be opened, but at the moment not much value. But could end up being some kind of like Chanter even.
And like you mentioned, Chewy's had not too bad as well. Lots of nice round ends, Ipeko chance.
Yeah, Cyber now slimming down this first Ramen shape, losing a pair temporarily. The 5 souls are there, I guess, but it is like the one Ramen shape as well.
Yeah, we'd definitely like to pair up one of those other Enchanter Kanchans.
There we go. 6 pin now.
Boom.
Anitek did draw the 3 so just now, so with that pawn is Tempai. Not much value.
6-9, so it's still 4 in the wall.
Yeah, good winning chances. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, there was the option there to like drop the 3-man. You could expect Naito Chi quite easily from Kamicha and go Haki Tanki for a Mangan.
Yeah. Would drastically up the value of this hand, but yeah, just cuts the Haku away, just going for the speed, I guess. Just keeping that valued. So yeah, with the opportunity, the Haku come out, we saw the one from Botchka dropped as well as Cyber. There's one, the 9 souls now. Chewy kind of stuck with it for now.
Currently 2 Chan 10, so if the hand progresses, we'll see if they choose to discard the 9 so over the west.
Oh, there it just comes out now. Yeah, banned up the west, so does deal in, but merely just 1,000 points. So,
On to E2, Chewy with the pair of Chuns and 2 other pairs as well as a Dora.
not too bad of a starting hand here for Chewy. This could be a quick little Renchan. Poch to his right with the pair of Easts. I'm gonna say some 1 with 2 tiles, but cuts away to 9, so the shapes I think in the other suits are just a bit too nice to work with.
Yeah, already 2 Shantan. Would have to cut the Arc 5, so hoping to connect to that.
Kind of connected.
Yep.
Annie
with a 789 Sancho to chance. Or 678. Oh, throws it away. I feel like 678 might have been easier.
You've already got the completed Sozu shape.
Yeah.
Might just been a bit too focused on the other 789.
Or like the Jun-chan possibility.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Yeah, slowly heading that way. So, yeah, Chewy did pair up the Dora. So it is now floating a cheat toy Ishanten.
I'm surprised he's keeping the Dead Hatsu as dealer with a pair of Dora. I feel like you just want to have as wide of a Ishanten. Does throw it now.
Yeah. This is a nice Ishanten.
But it would have sucked if he just drew a full man randomly.
Yeah. Maybe just briefly missed that it was dead.
Hawk with a Ryanmin Ryankan Ishan 10 with the Paratons.
Yep. Not too far away at this stage. Cyber, meanwhile, we haven't really talked about his hand, but it was started quite slow. It's getting there slowly still.
Yeah, still quite slow. With, like no value at all.
Opens. Maybe just feeling a bit too slow, so I'm trying take Senpai, but yeah, no Yaku now.
Yeah, you know, was heading to start the third row, so sort of aggressively called for that K10. I mean, if it does go to the end, his hand would have been probably worth more than if he got to Tenpai, like Riichi.
Yeah.
But Tenpai for Pak on the 6-0 Kanchan did draw the Akabaiman, so Riichi Dora 2.
Yeah, so this will lock in the East as a pair, which if Chewy does somehow drop it now will be safe, but I don't see Chewy dropping this East this late into the hand.
It would be bad if he got into Tenpai and dropped the Nakatsuchi, actually.
Yeah, that is the biggest threat now. If you pair up something else and you think the 6-0 is good, when it's definitely not.
Yeah, and we did see Cyber falls on the 9-man draw. Whoa. Decision here for Chewy, whether to keep Ishan 10 for 1 more draw. Decides not to. Wise decision.
Yep. Headed now to Rikoku. Anitech has folded as well.
And no more tiles for Pop.
Yep, so Pock scooping 3,000 points there. Minus the Riichi stick takes us now to E3. So 6-man Dora, Annie already with 2 in a nice shape in the center of the Manzu there. As well as Poch with the Aka connected to it as well. Chewy's hand has potential here as well. This would be quite fast. Cyber's a bit slow. Cuts the free, so...
Yeah, may have been a misclick there.
Yeah, maybe gone for the west, I imagine.
Or like a right click. I don't know
Yeah.
what click double simagiri is, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it's-
really unfortunate
Yeah,
drop.
it's
And
right
a nice
click.
hand brewing with a
Mm.
2-3-4 Sanshoku chance.
Yeah, it was. I was going to mention on Lysander originally, and I was saying it was looking, you know, a little bit slower because of this with all the Yakuhai tiles. The free so was an amazing draw, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll play on.
Oh, Pox hand's coming along really well here with that 2-Dora like you mentioned.
Mm.
Oh, but Chewy filling up the 6-0 Kanchan for a confirmed Ipeiko Kutsuki on the 7-pin and the 4-man. Very nice shape in the Manzu as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cyber drew back his 3-set.
Yeah, oh, where? Yeah, that's great for him. All right, Poch. Now we'll just
Actually,
very
it was
nicely
just
shut-
a
Sorry.
It was just a turn 3 Saki Yuri because he knew he'd draw it again. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
The free sows do be blessings, Cyber, tonight.
See, Annie here calling that 7-pin, trying to cash in the Han Yao Dora 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep, filling in the slow shape. Very nice call. Yeah, and Poch given the same decision, but his shape not quite as slow.
Yeah, I would be waiting on the Atazuke Dora wait.
Yeah. Little less nice. Ooh, upgrades.
Yep.
Poch can convert this hand. It's gonna be quite nice. It's already door free Pinfu.
Yeah, but there's Tenpai 4, Chewy on the 5-8 pin for Riichi, Pinfu, Ipeiko.
Yep.
5-8 pin is all left in the wall going into the 3rd row, so quite live, including the Arca 5 pin.
Yeah. Pretty liable. One less now, as Annie draws the 8 pin here.
Pop in a bit of a rough spot here. Did have Dora 3, but stuck in Ishan 10, elects to play the Genbu 2-7 mana, which essentially destroys the hand.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty much just torn it apart at this stage.
The issue is he doesn't have that many other save tiles. Goes with the 8-man 1 chance.
Hmm. Same with Annie's got the same decision. It's like, do I want to push this hand through, or do I just want to fold it out entirely?
Yeah. Could go with 8-0.
Yeah. Does go with the 8-0. Oh, Tanya Door free now, but yeah. You're doomed if you ever choose to push the hand. And looks like everyone has basically elected to fold at this point.
Okay, one more draw for Chewy with 2 tiles left in the wall, including the Arca still. Oh,
Does
doesn't get
not
it.
find it. Very unfortunate.
There's one of the remaining 5 pins. Goes to Riichi. Quite a slow game.
So far, yeah, very
Even though we're in esports.
very defensively minded. We've got 2 back-to-back Rugokus here.
Alright, surely someone wins this. We have a Chun pair for Annie, a Ton pair for Cyber, and Hatsu Sha pairs
Yeah.
for Chewy.
You see Annie's gonna very aggressively push this hand forward. It's quite fast.
Yeah, and he just calls us out away.
Yep.
Depending how Pock plays this, could screw over Annie quite a bit
Mhm.
this hand.
Yeah,
Also given over to Chewy.
and you're now relying at this stage on the Chun call. If Pok decides to hold it for the Hanchan, you would need to find another Yaku to win.
Yeah, the Pop's hand is developing quite well. I can see that chin coming out, like on any improvement draw.
Hmm.
But Chewy as well, Ishan 10. Oh, did Pop just misclick?
Yeah, maybe.
So? Oh. Senpai.
Yeah. Tempai for Chewy. This hand was, again, as you said, very fast. 8-1 West is still 2 West left in the wall, and I can't imagine any of these players really holding on to our West for that long if it comes out soon. Again, not much value,
good for
but
Cyber there.
yeah.
You say not much value, but if he wins on the West, it's 2,000 plus
Plus the
2,000
sticks.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the West.
Speaking of which, it's a nice little cash in there for Chewy picking up those Riichi sticks.
Yeah. Not bad, all things considered in the end. And we'll take us down into South Round. Souls still basically level.
Yep. Cyber with one Dora, not too bad, but yeah, immediately look to Fox Han, who only has Hanetsu tiles now after that Chun Pon.
Yeah. We'll chase this Hanetsu. Hopefully looking to pair up the South. And snag the last remaining one, but yeah, I can't imagine it's taking too much longer if you keep drawing. So 2000. Yeah, any pairing. Oh, sorry, I'm going up the Haku here now. We'll give them the choice to open the hand in the future. Just choosing what to cut and goes with the 2-man.
Yep, 2-man's a good cut there. 5 blocks, keep the 6, 7, 8 on Shoku.
I think that's 6, so Poch could pivot towards what Toy here as well. It'd be a bit harder to pull off, obviously. But does call.
Yeah. I was gonna say that keep dropping the 9 so that early may end up backfiring in some cases. Does pivot back to the Toy though, like you said. So Tenpai on the 4-7 so Shampa for Chun Toy Hanetsu, but Cyber spoiling it with a Tanya Dora 2.
Yeah.
Sort of takes those points back from Chewy with interest.
Yeah, exactly right. Cyber basically saying, well, you might have won a quick hand, but I want a quick hand with more bite to it. Our first run chant of the night. Looking a little less likely here for Cyber. Anitech already Shantan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the E-Paker. Oh, I would just insta-Riichi this.
Yeah, I would slam this Riichi. But only choosing to play it slower here. Tenpai on the free man for Ipeiko Dora 1.
There is some like wild things you could do, like start calling Manzu. Okay. But he goes for the Riichi now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he's thinking if he wants to chase the Chinitsu here, but yeah. Does a smart play. Riichi's and well, there you go. There's the 5-man. Podge is also already fairly close.
Yeah, Ishan 10 of his own would really love the A-Long, which is actually all on the wall right now.
One just cut down by Cyber.
Oh,
but
one
yeah.
discarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chewy as well, still floating in Ishan 10 of his own.
Gee,
Okay, Cyber opens. We'll try to look to catch in another Tanya, but this time with a door 3 attached. We'll need to connect to
Yeah,
the
the
3
issue is, yeah, they might end up dropping the 1/3 man down the road.
Yeah. In fact, you could
See how
easily be.
aggressively.
Ooh.
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 スモ
Ah,
Doesn't
say,
matter. Riichi Sumo Ippei Aka 2K4K? No.
no Ura. Let's take us into South 2. Annie hitting the first Mangan of the Hanshan. Cyber disconnecting. Hopefully we'll be back shortly.
Hopefully he'll be back. He has a really nice hand.
Yeah, this hand is
Yeah.
very playable. Ooh. Yeah, and like compared to like Chewy's hand here is very slow. And his hand is pretty fast comparatively. We
Yeah,
do
actually
see,
already Ishan 10 with 2 Dora.
yeah, and it feels like he is playing a little bit slower. Trying to get inside where it's connected again. So, not the worst thing in the world.
リーチ
But
Yeah,
yeah, Tempo.
But Tenpai already playing. Tuso 6-man Champon with a Sana Anko chance.
Mm.
One of each left. And Chewy pushing quite aggressively here. We'll see for how long.
Yeah. Chewy. Yeah, it's not gonna be the hardest thing to push, I think, but having the decision to do so is never fun.
Ishan 10 for Hatsu Dora 1
Yeah, Tempai. I know, not yet.
and improves.
Improvement.
Hawk also Ishan 10 now.
There goes a 6
Catches
man.
6-man, yep. So just lost Tuso left. That's Tenpai for Chewy on the Kanchan 6 pin, which is 1 left as well.
Hatsu Dorwan. That would be Furizen.
Hmm.
Cyber also Ishanten now with Dachi.
Yep.
Good
Ooh,
swap.
Toy upgrade.
Yeah.
Surely you just have. Oh. Goes with the Suchi 5 pin.
Yeah.
That's fair. I feel like it's such a value upgrade though. Maybe it's too aggressive. I guess you only have like 2 turns left, so that's a
Yeah.
fair call.
Already
Last
now.
6-10 gets drawn by Pop.
Yeah. Down to the last 4 tiles here.
Yeah.
No Tuso
And
Sumo.
Cyber, yeah. Cyber not managing to get Tepai here. I think Chewy should pawn this and throw the 5 pin.
ポン
Avoid having to draw another dangerous tile.
チ
Pog cheese and gives high tea over to Annie. Interesting decision there.
Yeah, not punished for it, thankfully. But another Rikoku here. But with Chewy managing to regain a dealership.
I wonder if it was like he knows that Chewy's probably Tenpai, so he's paying 1,500. So and he sumos, he sort of loses the same amount, but Chewy will lose more.
Yeah, it could
And
be.
if he deals into Chewy, then I don't know, he doesn't lose anything. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
On to South to repeat 1.
couple interesting hands around here. A lot of doors in Kanchans. Don't know whose hand I like the best immediately. Maybe Chewy's.
Yeah, I think Chewy hopefully can get to Tempai quickly and just put the dealer aura down on the table. Oh, but Annie's hand has developed quite well. Does have 2 doors. Can't use them both at the moment, but
Yeah.
might not even need both, honestly.
No, yeah. Couple quick draws there in a row have progressed the hand quite nicely. Yeah, we'll eventually have to cut away. As you said, one of the doors, so. Potch is here floating 3 pairs at the moment, but we do have this like 2, 3, 4 pin shape that can be used.
He cut away to 9, so before I would prefer to 1 pin just to commit to the Ipeiko shape.
Yeah.
Is Ishan 10 now? So probably goes with 3 pin to keep the Itsu. Not sure if I like that. I'd rather have just taken the 2-5 pin 3-6.
Yeah, the Itsu's a bit rough here because of the 7, so. And yeah, as we can see from our perspective, in fact, you're not going to find a 7 so too easily. Cyber now Tempai. Yes. 4-7 pin, 5 left in the
Yeah, and this one's also awkward as well, right? 3-so draw, you can't get the Itsu and you have a bad weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does take the Riichi on the 4-pin 8-so. And yeah, like you also mentioned, Cyber Tempai on the 4-7 pin for Tanya only.
Yeah.
I do think Cyber should just full shove. Like, currently last place, third place Riichi, 2,300 in the middle.
Yeah.
You can't really defend.
No, can't.
No, can't.
All 7 pin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice small win there for Cyber. Puts him in the second.
Yeah, the 6 in the middle helps that hand a lot. Brings him back into contention. South 3. Potch's dealership here.
One Dora. Oh, looking at Annie's hand.
Yeah, Annie.
2 Arca, 3 completed shapes.
Yeah, this is a fast hand for Annie.
Probably to see a 1 mana commit to Tanya. Yep. Cyber could play spoiler. Did get a couple of nice draws the past few turns.
Yeah, this hand is very quickly coming along. Still holding onto the Dora at the moment, just like Potch and just like Chewy, but Annie opening this hand. It's still pretty valuable. Tanya Dora too.
Yeah, I mean, if you win on the 7,
Oh,
just
7.
Sancho.
Yeah, 7 is Sancho.
It's a
Yeah.
long gun. So 4 left in the wall, 3 of which are the 7 so's.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. But
Yep, you know, you're in first place, still cash in the 4K, quite nice.
Yeah. And that is a
Alright,
lot.
South 4. What Annie actually wants is for Cyber to just drop.
Yeah. Annie Lakshit is in 8th. So, yeah, you want Cyber to drop. That just makes it, gives you that gap, really. But
Yeah. Like, unironically, you would rather feed, like, Chewy so that he's second.
yeah, because you want the point gaps to come towards you. You don't want to, like, you want to go towards the point gaps, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But you don't want the point gap to also go up. Even
yeah,
further.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of value in even if your rival directly ahead of you still manages to gain points. Yeah. Anyway, but I don't know if they're gonna have much of a chance here. Poch with this hand is opened, going for this Tanya Dora 4, sorry.
I wonder if 2-pin was better than 4 so there. Obviously here you're keeping the Ishan 10, but you're really relying on the 3-6 pins. But Annie, wanting to rack up more points, did anchor up his ton.
Yes.
And already Tenpai for Pawn Dora 1 with a Chanter potential upgrade. Oh, yeah, that's just coming out. Yeah, and that is fantastic for both Annie and Chewy. Oh, what a hand.
Yeah. This is the kind of hand you want to see. Very easily goes towards a Honitsu.
Hawk as well does have a pair of the Dora.
Yeah, pair of the Dora. Hand could end up Honitsu itself and might want to if you have the opportunity to call for ton early and just full commit to it. But at this stage, this is Annie's game to lose.
Oh, there's an 8-so draw.
Yep.
The bad news is Cybers also has quite a fast hand, especially if they manage to pick up the 3, so...
Yes.
Even a 2-so or 4-so lets you use the 7-8-so roundman. But look at this, couple of calls here from Pock, and he's each on 10 for Honitsu, Nan, draw 2 at the minimum.
Yep, and Chewy as well just had a couple nice draws here. His hand is now also 2 Shantan, but a little bit slower.
Oh, there's Tenpai for Annie. Patsu 5-so for a Mangan, either way.
Yep. The Lamangan would put them over 50k points, obviously, so this would be a great start to the top 8 for the luck shooters. There's the 5-so.
Oh.
Chewy.
Massive win there.
52,000 points now. So at this stage, we kind of stopped looking at Annie's points. We look to the rest of the players to see how they positionally stack up. So Tanya Sensation, second at the moment, 2k over Potch's Kohaku Rangers. With Chewy bring up the Rift of the Darkness Wanderers. So a fourth here rather. Isn't the kind of start you want, but it is workable. It's only 10k points fourth, so I mean it could be worse.
Yeah, you know, definitely not what you want. Starting 7th.
Yeah. Poch is on Ishanten quite early here.
Yeah. Same with Cyber here as well.
Yeah. Does Chi doesn't improve the weight of the hand, but improves the value, I guess.
Yeah, but like the value doesn't mean anything in this point situation.
Yeah, not in the point situation, but I suppose it might mean a little bit when you just take into account the tournament situation. Just having like a little extra points, like I guess it helps. This
you could Riichi and Sumo and hit for more points.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's Tenpai now on the 3-6 month, 5 month wait for Tanya Dora 1.
And it does come out. So that will bring an end to the hunch hunt. Cyber does manage to convert the last hand, keep the second. And yeah, good win for Annie and our lock shooters. So we see we are getting them in for an interview.
Yep.
So I will pop that open for us. Hello.
What's up?
Congratulations
Annie,
on the win.
congrats on the win.
Thank you. That was a very fast game. 30 minutes.
Yeah, a few red chance, a few retrophies, but otherwise, yeah, not too long.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked pretty even until that Mangan, that epic Mangan.
Yep.
That was the turning point. Yeah, but I was scared out of my mind until then.
Actually, if we just go straight to that to start off with, I guess. Had a few interesting decisions here. Obviously, you got Tenpai immediately on turn 3.
It's I think reaching too early can have negative consequences when like your weight is bad. So it wasn't because my weight was bad and I needed to improve it. It was because when my weight is this bad and there's not much info to go off, people just start pushing. So I would have taken just Ippei Corridor, to be honest, since the weight is this bad. But around like 5 or 6, if I found a good Sakigiri tile, so I just decided to Riichi here. The 1S swap.
We were wondering if you're at any point where considering, like, if you're given the opportunity to open and just hard push a Chinitsu.
No. It's just probably not feasible here.
But you just didn't want to reach it too early. That's essentially the reason.
Yeah. I did see like the Chinitsu angle, but I felt like Ippei Koidora was enough value on the Riichi to justify the bad weight. I think Chinitsu, like opening for Chinitsu here is like the easiest way to enter this hand. Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Left this one.
But yeah, then after that South 1 hand, we go to South 3, where you essentially started a tear, winning 3 consecutive hands.
Yeah, I mean, this hand was just, very simple.
Yeah, I mean, you had 2 Arca, and then you ended up winning the Sash.
Yeah, I got guaranteed the good weight on any call.
Yeah.
So no matter if I found 4M or 3S here, I was guaranteed the good weight, so I was happy to open on anything.
Yeah, and then this one you get the Sanshoku chance as well, which is even better. Unfortunately, you did end up managing to sumo the Forcer.
Yeah, I was considering skipping Ron on
the Forcer.
I wanted to either sumo this or hit Shimo or Toyman.
Yeah.
So I was actually considering skipping the Ron here if Kami dropped like 4S early.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's didn't happen. I don't skip Ron that often.
Yeah, but at this stage, you are already thinking about the positional aspect.
Yeah. I kind of also wanted to get out ASAP, find a safe way out. But if I can find a few easy wins on the way, well, I'm not complaining.
Like here, where you open with this, and it's just,
I paired up the east and the north, so like, might as well.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really talk about the next 2 hands. They were quite straightforward. The next one being the Honetsu. But I guess when, in the South 4, where the other 3 are close in points, did you really think about wanting to target specific people, for example?
Not really. I would
more points.
honestly just take a win.
Okay.
I'll take a 5k. I'll take a 50k win. It's more than I can ask for. I can't stop I can't start targeting random people and hoping it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought 3M might be linked,
Mm.
but to Cyber, but honestly, yeah, maybe 3M should have come out earlier. Maybe like when instead of Chun.
Instead
Maybe.
of Jun here. Not here, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe 3M should have come out there if I wanted to win the hand, but yeah. You know, if you start greeting for too much, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You know,
think if you cut 3M and then you get a Hatsu, you're like, man, I wish I had a round right.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
who knows like what will happen if you keep going for Enchant, to be honest.
Yeah,
So,
you get people start chasing
glad
Yakumans and it's just,
Yeah, glad anything can happen.
Yeah.
In one round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Well,
glad to have got out of cheap hand here, honestly.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Dom.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, a great start for your team. You hit all your direct rivals and knocked them down a fair points, so.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, anything else here, Joey?
Nah. It was just a pretty straightforward game.
Yeah, no, it was a fairly straightforward game. Once it sort of opened up with your Mungun win, yeah.
Well, no, congrats on the win. Hoping to continue it and for Lakshya the remainder of the top 8.
Yep, alright, we'll hope to see you back here soon.
Right. Thanks for joining us.
See ya. Alright, so with that, I do believe the other game is still ongoing, is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
So we will just quickly pop over to that and see where we're at. And we're in Southall.
Southall. Alright, Pezzy, last place dealer at the moment, wanting to play some catch up. Does have a decent Ishan 10 here.
Yeah, so Pezzy for Jun can run in 6th, wouldn't like to avoid an early loss, just like Chewy did. Meanwhile, in 1st, we have Koala / Totoro for Jun Potato. And 2nd is Jace for Geese. 3rd then is Unwise Alpha Ichiruchi Finger. So that's our players on the table.
Yeah, Koala already Tenpai on the 3-6, so here actually also on Wise Owl and Jace have decent hands wanting to upset Pezzy. But Pezzy does manage to find the 5-8 so Tenpai
Yeah.
for Haku Honetsu. Oh, and Sumo is the Arca on the next turn.
That's a big Mungun win. Brings him right into range of 3rd and 2nd. And 1st, to be honest.
Yeah, not too shabby of a hand here. Door acceptance. Play Pinpu. Nice 2-pin draw.
Yeah, that's an amazing 2-pin draw.
Elsewhere, we have 2 Doras for Jace and Koala. Koala also quite a decent hand to shift towards a Tanya.
See the Jun, there it goes. Yeah, that very easily convertible to Tanya descent. If it can be fast enough.
Yeah, the Tenpai for Pezzy on the Kanchan 5 man just hits the Riichis. 2 left in the wall.
Yeah. Puts the pressure on the table here to defend or make the decision to push their hands.
Yeah, Koala did have the Genbutsu 3-pin and maintaining his Ishan 10. is in quite an interesting position, right? You're currently in first by 7k. There's a last place dealer, Riichi. You have a really nice hand.
Yep.
Right now. Actually, yeah. We'll see how much he decides to push. I do think. Okay.
Yeah,
He
there we
goes
go.
with the 8-pin drop on the Forcer draw.
Yeah. Doesn't want to deal in, but yeah, like you said, it's a very interesting position because if the dealer wins again from this position, you're in trouble, really.
Even right now, it's him as a Mangan.
Yeah.
You lose your first place.
Exactly, yeah. So it's tough.
Does drop the Nakasuchi 5-pin here and goes back to Ishan 10.
Yeah, so we'd still have to push this Forcer you didn't like, but I think, you know, are you banking on it going to Rikoku? I feel like that's not really something you want to trust. You've
The
got
good news is. Oh,
7 pin.
okay. I was gonna say the good news is at least the one was dropped, so it's just a single Musuji.
Yeah.
But once again, plays it safe here. Drops away the completed 5, 6, 7, 10. Has made in the third row now. Only one 5-man left for Hezi.
Yep.
And actually Tempai there for Jace, but elects not to take it.
Yeah. It's an understandable decision with the choice of the tie yet to drop.
If he Tempai,
yeah.
he probably would have cut the 8-man and
Yeah.
would have been part to run this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll try to find a Tempai elsewhere. She's here.
Yep, 3 so is Suji. Oh, does get it.
Yeah, there we
I think
go.
he'll just drop it here. It's not
It's
too dangerous. And Tempai is
Nakasuji.
quite important.
Yeah. I guess, are you ever considering, as the other players, that someone's gone into a Damaten situation? And
Yeah, I think it really depends on their discards. Like, you look at Unwise Owl's discards, it's like all Genbutsu, essentially.
yeah,
All Tadashi Genbutsu, so
yeah,
you're not expecting them to be Dharma. 8 so passed by Unwise Owl. Was just thinking if you could potentially get to Tempai.
No. Trying to read this Manzu shape that Koala had, but yeah, couldn't find it. But Rikoku.
Yeah, but with that Tempai there for Jace, now he only needs a 2k hand to upset Koala with the bonuses in the middle.
Yeah, it's getting very close. Pezzy as well's woken up here with a south pair with a Dora already incorporated. Unwise Owl can accept Dora. Jace with this East Anko.
Yep, Riichi Dora 1 would be enough.
Yeah. Koala's hand as well has potential with the right set of draws. Might be hard. No, you probably just go Tanya. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, where's the Pinshu? But you don't need the Pinshu. Tempai. That is
Yep,
okay.
South 8 on Champon. Yeah, I can only wait on the South. Win on the South, like you said. Again, this is very similar to the other hand from, I think, Annie, where you can consider dropping the 8-mans at some point if you pick up like a middle Pinzit.
Yeah.
Because if you can bump your hand up to 12k, that's an instant first. Whereas winning this is, it's 2,900 plus some bonuses. I mean, it puts you in third, but,
You're still easily able to drop down to 4 from there, so
yeah.
effectively it's the same position. Tempai 4 Koala. Let's see 5 pin. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the 6-man from Jace. He's a bit worried about the 1 Pandora if Pezzy has a Honetsu or Chinetsu.
Mm.
Definitely playing it on the safer side.
Yeah.
And we did actually see Pezzy break away to Templar.
Yeah, just as you were looking at Jace's hand, drew the 1 pin and through the 8 pin, 8 months. So,
There's another 7 pin
Yeah.
for some more acceptance.
still effectively back in Shanten, but yeah, the value of the hands increased a lot. Ooh, that is Tempai, but a bit awkward. 1 3 pin left on the wall for Pezzy. I was doing a count of the 2 5 pins. I think there is still 3 5 pins, 2 5 pins left, including the Aka. Seven man for Jace puts him into Tenpai actually, but with no Yaku. No, it isn't.
No,
Sorry,
no,
that is not a completed Manzu shape. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, still stuck with the 1 pin as you mentioned, and
Oh, and draws a live south at the
yeah.
end. That just destroys the hand.
Yep. So we'll fold these easts out and bring it into the hand. It looks like this is going to go to Rikoku at this stage. Yeah. Yaka 5 pin dead walled. And yeah, given the interesting decision to cut the 6 pin, Koala choosing to also give up the Tempai. So 3,000 to Pezzy. And now we see why the game hadn't quite finished on time. Pezzy still with the opportunity to wrench on here. Haku pair, South pair. Holds the 9 mana instantly.
That's the Dora.
That is a Vedora. So let's put the table on alert. There's the Haku from Jace. Distributed the Hatsu, which is not even paused on for Jace.
Oh.
So it calls off, obviously.
Hatsudora 1 would be enough if he won. Luckily gets the second one straight away, but yeah, could have been a costly pass there.
Mm. If like Koala or Anwaizawa holding onto the other Hatsu and you hadn't turned calls back on, it could just come out straight away, you know, because they're thinking it's safe, so Tempai.
Yep, punch on 7-man for Haku Dora 3.
Yeah.
3 left in the wall now, I think my out is true one. 5 pairs for Koala, Ishan 10. South is offered 2 pairs, he would not change the value of his hand.
Yeah, it does.
I don't-
Yeah, it.
The only upside here is you can switch to maybe like a Honor or Terminal or like connect to the Sozu. But the 6-man's definitely worse than the Kanchan wait.
Yep.
Tempai for Unwise out.
Oh!
And does get the upgrade to the Nobitan on the 4/7 so. Jace also Tempai on the 4/7 so, and Unwise out on the 5 pin 1-man jumper.
Yeah, a couple Tempais here.
4/7 is 4 left in the wall. 1-man 5 pin is 2 left.
Pezzy did flip himself an extra Dora, so now this hand is actually
Oh. Either side deals in, so he's just screwed either way.
So we'll unfortunately hand Unwise Owl another 8,000 points, bringing Unwise Owl up to 2nd. Math is hard, but drops Pezzy back to 4th, unfortunately. And Koala
I
managing
think if he dealt into Jace, Pezzy comes 3rd, perhaps.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah,
Yeah.
don't think it really matters either way.
No. So that is an end to the first set of games here. If I bring open this screen, I imagine it is not working. Give me a sec. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's because I changed it for the announcement from SPT. So yeah, this is where things sit after the first luncheon. We will go ahead and update all this, and we will take this a quick couple minutes break here. We'll be back with the second game. We'll be watching table 2 once again. So give us like 2 or 3 minutes. We'll get everything caught up and started and be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we are back. Hope everyone had a nice short break there. We have got all the games underway, or 2 games underway. So we'll be starting at our usual time here, 10 to 2. All the information's been updated, so we have the up-to-date point situation on screen. And we've got Kaku Range, Junkin, Riichi Fingers, and Luck Shitters on this table. So again, we'll be looking at Junkin Run, Luck Shitters primarily, 6th and 7th, but Riichi Fingers in 5th. And Kaku Rangers will need to try and nurse this lead out of the top 8, basically.
Yeah, I mean, even though there's no one like from the border of the cutoff here, you definitely at least want to keep the other teams from stealing your spot. Still an important game nonetheless.
Yeah. And as we sort of touched on the first game, like anytime you're dropping points, it's giving points to anyone below you, obviously. So
yeah.
You want to make sure that they're as far away from the cutoff as they can be, so they have to play more riskier and less positional. So, but yeah, our fight here between 5th, 6th, and 7th at the moment on this table, so should be interesting. Alright, and should be underway within the next 10 to 20 seconds. I did not clear my notes. Here we go.
All right. East One dealership for the gym. South Dora, we get a Chun and Haku pair for Unwise Owl with a lone Hatsu. Hatsu's on the wall.
Yeah, Haku drawn the first turn if I'm not mistaken, but beats Sandy very, very fast.
Yeah. Oh, goes with the 6-0 draw, which I'm not the biggest fan of, because you would rather have the double roundman in the Sozu for upgrades. Like on a 7-0 draw.
Yeah. The immediate backfire there, unfortunately for Beat. Chun was handed over to Unwise Owl.
Oh, he ended up just dropping the 7-8 pin, not even the 8-9-0.
Yeah, I guess you're thinking that...
Like the confirmed China.
Yeah. But it feels... I don't know. But maybe just cut it away now.
On the 1-man. Might just see a 2-man drop. Yeah. I thought he'd pawn the 1-man and just like shove a Hanetsu.
I think that's what you'd naturally see people do in that situation. And now you've got the 2 calls. And it's Tempai if you want to take it.
Ooh.
So that's the question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I was maybe thinking is, like with this Ishanten you either draw the Hatsu and then you can cut away the Penchan, or you draw the 9-man and you cut away the Hatsu, and that way you got your confirmed Chanta. But
you're the 6-man.
The 6-man feels like, yeah, it's just the nothing sort of resultant. Yeah. Tempo.
Well, I'm sure he'd if he knew the last 1-man was coming out the next turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one hand we haven't spoken about is Pezzy is already Ishanten as well with 2 Arca.
Yeah, same deal here. We've got this 899 Sozu shape needing to be worked with. But the options are open since we've cut only terminals and honors at this stage. So it does hold on to this 3-so, because it can be used with a 4-so draw, or something similar to that.
Actually, I think he's just worried about on white down, right? He tried
Yeah.
Kinzu, Manzu, Hatsu, and then Sumiguri'd Asozu.
Yeah, that could be true.
Riichi.
That is Senpai.
Yep.
For B? 5-8 pin?
Yep.
Somehow managed to draw a whole Sozu block. I'm not sure how. But yeah, waiting on 5-8 pin for Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, Takame, Sancho, Ipeiko. Oh.
Dylan.
Draws a 7 sir.
Shunhaku only. Yeah.
Okay, Pezzi's dealership has an Anku of the Amon and also 1-pin pair. It's a bit awkward. You wish you had a bit more for Toy Toy.
1-pin pair, 1-so pair, 8-man Anko, but nothing else really going for it at the moment.
Beat with another nice hand here. 2 Arca can transition to a Tanyao.
The gym as well, the hand is just nicely shaped with Dora already.
Yeah.
In a Ramen.
That's Ishan 10 for beat, unless you want to go with a 9-so cut.
I wouldn't have hated the 9-so cut really.
7 man's also not bad here. 5 man was going to be your pair if you got to Tenpai, and you can still draw around the 4-so for that Tanya.
So Pezzi did pair up the 4-pin. So now with kind of 4 pairs. Six-man offered to the gym, who could commit to a Toy Toy, but yeah, choosing to, at least for now, remain closed. And then given the same option with the 4-so, does take the 4-so.
Ooh, but passes the 1-pin over to Pezzi. Ishan 10 right now for a potential Sanako. That's Tenpai for the gym.
Yep, on the 4-pin Adazuke, which is 1 left.
Ooh, Toy Toy.
Yeah, and
Probably a 2-pin, yeah.
does manage to find the Toy Toy, so Senpai on the 3-pin.
And not just Toy Toy, it's Tanya, Toy Toy, Sanako, Dora 2.
Yeah, it's a very nice Senpai.
But
And
Riichi from Pezzi on the 4-pin 1, so unfortunately he didn't get the Anko, so you have to Sumo for the Sanako. And oh, the gym here with a really interesting decision. Does drop the Dora Suji to change to a 5-7-8 man weight, which is also again Genbutsu.
yeah, I think it's very heads up to make this swap, because it just gives you a lot more odds to win the hand.
Yeah.
Kang.
Oh, can't support. Oh, can you imagine? Hey, Tanya, I think that would have been Paimon if he.
I felt that in my bones.
And this is why you don't throw the Dora.
Yeah.
Well, 1-so is now fake Suji.
Yes.
No one's gonna notice the 4-so is safe.
No. Yeah. There's lost 1-so this is the one remaining 4-pin, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does come out.
Oh, B does throw the 1-so. Suji heals into Riichi Nura. Oh, the last 4-pin was in the dead wall.
In the dead wall, yeah. Oh, pulled
A nice dealership keep there for Pezzi. Yeah, really unfortunate for the gym. I think even without that, he had a good chance to still win, I think.
It was
The
Nakasuji.
remaining tiles.
No, it wasn't, sorry. It was Suji. Yeah, anyway, Pezzi now given double East. Has a Dora.
Yeah, quite a lot of work still.
Yes.
Um,
And there's
he, for
fast
the
hands.
third hand in a row, has a really nice starting hand.
Yeah.
And once again has a 9-so, which is blocking his Tanya.
It is just drawn, and like you could justify keeping it, but it does for now. Cuts away the free pin.
Blocks the pair, takes Ishan 10.
Free man draw there for the gym is quite good. Hand isn't too slow on its own right.
Yeah, I mean, 2 Shan 10, 2 Dora with a potential Sanshoku.
Yep.
Very nice.
Lastly, Unwise Owl's hand as well had a couple terminals and honors which he has discarded, having drawn a fair amount of middle tiles here, so hand is progressing naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so coming back to our dealer, hand is still a little bit awkward, but is improving slowly.
Oh, I was gonna say it's really tempting to cut the Penchan here because it's like your worst shape. Except the issue is now you only have 4 blocks.
Yeah.
So you need to draw another block somewhere else. Technically that was
Could've been,
one.
yeah.
But not the best. But yeah, I would have preferred like a 1 pin instead, perhaps.
Yeah, I could have seen a 1 pin there for sure. There goes the 9 man, which wasn't doing anything at the moment. 8 man. Doesn't really do anything? No. And in fact, yeah, 9 man was just cut, so.
Keep finding the pin to upgrade here. Yeah. Oh, but goes with the Kanchan Tanya White on the 6-0. So essentially confirms the hand as Riichi, Tanya, or Dora 1.
Doras are all taken. So we'd have to see someone cut a Dora in here.
Yeah, I do think if the gym draws a 7, so he would. But here on the 8-man draw, I think if he's going to push, he'll just push the 8, so.
Yeah.
And Riichi. Goes with 9-man.
This is still fine as well, really.
Yeah, sidesteps. I'm not sure if the 9... I think the 9-man wasn't safe.
No.
Because he threw it before the Riichi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was hoping for like a pin 2 or Itsu upgrade. Oh, gets the Sunman Chan here, but it's 310.
We Riichi Puritan Sunman Chans.
Yeah, I mean, it's Riichi pin 2 Dora 3 at the Sumo, so that's a Hanuman.
Yeah.
258 pin is 3-6 left, I believe?
6
3,
left.
5, and 3 8 pins.
There's one.
Wow. Yeah, 5 left. Chased by Unwise Owl on the 3, also jump on. Oh, and the last 3 so comes out from the gym. Feeling into Riichi, Tanya, Dora, Aka for a hefty manga.
Yeah, unfortunately for the gym. Very fortunate for Unwise Out. Now up to 38,000 points. And starts with the dealership here with a 2 Dora hand. Pairs up the west, but doesn't want that. Throws it back. Pretty standard looking hands around the table. Pezzy's probably got the fastest here with 2 completed shapes already. Small chance at a 789 Sanshoku.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see if he decides to go for it, because you could just have pin fu.
Yeah, and I think that's the...
Because if you draw the 6 pin, it's so bad.
Yeah. Nah, we go.
But he does commit. We go. Nah, you know what? He's gonna draw 1 man, drop the 5 man, draw another 1 man, and then he can get Jun-chan as well.
Yeah. There is 2 1-mans left in the wall. This is a possibility. The gym opening here for a Tanyao Dora 1.
One can call that 5 man for Tempai.
Yep.
8 man for so Champa. Unless
Unless
we greed.
we
Oh
do
my
greed.
god, we greed. So 2 man, 8 man for so. It's actually quite live still.
Pezzy's just dropped the 4 pins going for this Junja.
Oh, he did. So back to 2 Shan 10 for Pezzy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. If you're gonna go for that, you just commit and keep the 1 pin as well. Okay.
Okay.
Chanta, Sanshoku.
Sand is...
Unwise Al, still Ishan 10 with a Dora. A 2 Dora. Beat.
Beat's just been stuck with
Yes.
these tiles that have been not progressing the hand at all, really.
Looks like he has a lot of honors to discard.
This,
But Pezzy's had enough.
this chant is fairly disguised, actually.
Yeah, it looks a lot more like Sanshoku.
Yeah. Which doesn't really help because you are waiting on a Sanshoku tile.
Yeah.
But there's 2 left in the wall.
Will the gym take Tempai now?
No, 'cause
No,
we're just
instead
withdrawing.
he draws the Anko.
Yeah, we're drawing the 4, so why would we take Tempai?
Alright, Tanyao Totori Aka for a Mangan.
2 left. 1 of each.
So 2 versus 2.
Yep.
Ooh, 7, so not wanting to be dropped by
Yeah.
Pezzy into the Tanyao.
So we'll drop the 4 pin.
That is Tempai for B. Enchant 3 man for Riichi Dora 2. Would have to drop a live 5, so
Yeah, we
it
go.
does. We go. 3, so draw on the apart, so he gets pushed.
Haku now from Pezzy.
Yep. 3 man, 1 left in the wall. Oh, 6 man gets shoved. Yeah, the gym can't really fold.
No.
So I guess.
Yeah. 4 man for Pezzy. Nope.
Last draw, but the gym doesn't get it.
2 so 2
That's
so.
2 hands for the gym this Hanchan that he just couldn't convert.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But luckily able to escape dealing into the Riichi, I guess, is the upside from that hand. Does take us to South 4.
Peaceful.
East 4. Yep, that is the round. And Beats first dealership here, another fast hand.
Yep. 2 Shanten missing a pair, so can definitely upgrade quite quickly. The gym with a nice set of draws, I think paired up the Hatsu and now filled in the 7 so Kanchan with a Dora.
Yeah, this is not the worst hand to work with. Lacking a bit of bite. But it's still relatively early in the Hanchan.
Oh. Did you just full grade with a 9 man, 8 man?
Yeah,
We do.
we do. Okay.
I would have preferred the 9 man first, because if you draw 6 man, I think you'd rather confirm the 6, 7, 8. Just for wider acceptance. Ooh, nice Honetsu pivot here for the gym.
I like this.
Yep, does have. Oh wait, doesn't even have the Hatsu now. Oh, there's an
Beat.
upgrade for Beat.
Yeah, drew the 7 so, now the 6 so to go with it. Surely just go to 4-man here. There goes the 4-man.
Pezzy has a nice hand brewing as well. Ishan 10 for potential San Shoku with a Dora of his own. Speaking of which, the gym just pairs up Dora.
Sand is looking very good now for the gym. Beat had an upgrade.
Yeah, probably
as
won't
well.
be able to use them with
Yeah,
the other two stuck in Pezzy and Unwise Owl's hand.
yeah. It will be a bit awkward. But I think you probably expect that maybe the other 2 doors are gone here.
I really don't like that 7-man drop for Beat. You lost so much acceptance.
Yeah, didn't want to cut the 2 so in.
Yeah, now there's 2, so if the gym does take the 2-5 so away, which he doesn't, could have been really dangerous for Beat.
Yeah.
Take
But yeah.
the Shan Pon for the potential Hanuman. One lot 9 so left.
There's 10-5 for
Tempa.
Riichi.
So yeah, Beat fortunate that the gym took the other way.
Found a 2-5 pin, which is 3 left in the wall.
This hand is Riichi, Tanya,
Sumo.
Dora.
Oh, but missed. How's he getting into Tempa on that 1-4? So unfortunately misses the Akame. But yeah, you know, a nice cash in. So maybe Fedora.
Yep. And brings us into South round. Officially this time. So the gym starting here with Dilla. Haku pair. In
Free
last.
Dora.
Yeah, free Dora hand. Very nice. No one's especially fast comparatively to the hands we've had so far. And not immediately at least.
Maybe Beat.
But
Yeah.
hmm.
Uncling up the 9-man. Should just see either a 1-pin drop or cutting the Kanchan.
Goes with the 1 pin. 6-0 for the gym is really good. This makes this Sozu shit look very nice.
Home.
6 pin comes out.
And Ishanten now quite wide.
Yeah. Being able to find the Haku is just, this speeds his hand up quite significantly.
Not too much going on for Pezzy and Unwise Owl. Unwise Owl with a pair of his West, but I think either past the first one or
Home.
filled afterwards.
Yeah. I believe, yeah, they drew it afterwards.
Yep, and Tempai for the gym with this disguised Mangan.
Yeah, you're seeing Dilla in last opening of a Haku, and you're probably not expecting it to come to free Dora.
Could be scary here for Pezzy, who has an isolated 3-man at the moment.
Yeah. And the hand's progressing pretty naturally so far.
Yeah.
And
Drawing to the 5 so would just be doomed. Oh, but 2-man aren't good up for Beat. Luckily drops the 3-pin first. But if he gets into Tempai now,
4-man.
it'd be really bad. Oh, 4-man's great for Pezzy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, Beat's definitely in danger as well here.
Oh, we might just see the 3-man here. You know, just, ooh, goes for the Sanaka confirm. And safe also discard.
Ah, well.
Oh, okay. The wall just wants him dead.
Yeah, you're just dead no matter what you choose here unless you somehow manage to fold. But no.
Go.
So, Mangan direct hit onto Beat from the gym. Dealer Mangan will drop Beat down to 5,000.
Yeah, nice catch up here for the gym. Currently 8k behind first, and wakes up with another really nice hand here. Pair of Hakus with 2 Dora, another pair, and a completed Anka.
Yeah. Another nice hand brewing here immediately for the gym. Although Pezzi's hand as well is potentially playing spoiler to that.
Yep. Unwise Owl with 4 pairs, probably going towards a Chi Toy. Kind of ugly shapes otherwise.
Yeah. Nothing really working with each other at the moment.
Chi.
Alright, Pezzi opens. So we'll try and bring this through
Pom.
for Tanya.
Yep, but Haku given over to Dijim. Oh, backfire there. Wonder if you ever consider dropping the 8 Zos. Oh, okay. Well,
Chi.
dropping the 8 Zos and taking the free turn would have been interesting, but maybe it's too crazy.
Pom.
8 does get pawned now, Temper on the 4-7 so for Haku Dora 2. The potential Toy Toy upgrade.
Yep. Pezzi also Ishanten with that extra chi. Unwise Owl, Chito Ishanten.
Oh, there's going to be an Aka 5 pin for Pezzi, bumping his hand up to Tanya Aka 2. Empire on the 5-8, so
That's Toy Toy upgrade for the gym.
I think. Oh, I was gonna say, thinking about how the gym has played some of the previous hands, I thought he might go for the Toy Toy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes with the wider round and weight, and unfortunately deals in the 3,900 of Pezzi.
Yep. So does put Pezzi up into contention for first tip, into their second leadership. Unwise Owl's hand has sort of been my immediate thought of a nice hand. It is looking, what is this? 3 Shanten? 2 Shanten?
Pom.
Has the potential to be upgraded to like Honitsu if you draw well or choose to open and play aggressively. But the gym opening with the north, which is their seat, try and cash in this Akadora. Maybe try and catch a 7-so.
And I mean, you have some nice shapes anyways, so just take the North Pawn when it's offered.
Yep. Beat this through a 3 pin, which sort of really opens his hand up to potentially finish quickly.
Yep. The gym passing away Ishan Tender,
Yeah.
as well as the Dora. Wait,
Like the Friso, I feel like.
3 mana.
Or the Freeman, yeah.
Pom.
No, Ponza also gets back into Ishan 10. That is not Tenpai yet. Actually, no, that is Tenpai for Pezzi. On the Kanchan 6 man. Would have to throw the Dora. But does have Ipeiko and an Arca.
Each.
Yeah.
So,
We do.
Yeah.
We go.
there's Riichi, 1 left in the wall. Really awkward position here for the gym.
Friso doesn't look good against the 7-so Riichi. We do push.
No, 3 says fine because the 4 so actually came out. Got pawned.
Oh, yeah, true.
Heavy.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh.
Hey, but last 6 man gets Sumo. Riichi Sumo Ipe Aka. And nice deal on Naga there, extending his lead even further.
Yeah. 15k now ahead of second for Pezzi. And John can run, who again, desperately needed a good start to this top 8, so. East pair for Pezzy with 4 pairs at the moment. And speaking of pairs, Dijin with 3, otherwise I with 3. Otherwise I with 4. We've had one Chitoi Ishanten, yes, but how about a second one? But this one could be like a Chitoi Tanyao. Oh no, I can't. Those are 9 months,
Yeah.
not 7 months.
Honestly, this looks more like an.
It could go either way.
It's
Yeah.
310. Yeah. 310 on 1 4 man. Looking at B10 here, they pick up a Dora.
Ooh, 7 pin.
Ooh, 7 pin.
Yeah, beats hand.
Technically, Shantan.
Yeah. It's not the worst, but
Hoping for a shift to the 5 6 7 shape here, I guess. Or an E-Paker. I think you drop
So-
another one, so there. Yeah.
yeah. So Pezzy still with these 4 pairs, hasn't really been given much to work with otherwise so far. Otherwise I did uncle up the 9 months cut the 6 pin after Pezzy cut theirs, so still floating the potential of a Chitoi.
Tempai.
Yeah, here's a Tempai, so we take this Tempai.
Riichi.
It's just a Riichi only, but turn 8 Riichi's nothing to turn your nose up at.
Sumo.
Especially
Oh,
when you
Hatsuzuma's the last 8, sir. That's insane. Doesn't hit an Ura, unfortunately, but that's the most you can ask for from a Riichi only hand with 1 weight left.
Yeah. Alright, so Al closing the gap a little bit to Pezzy starts South 3, about 7,000 points off. 2 Dora here, and good shapes. Usable shapes, at least.
Yeah,
Pezzy-
really not much going on for the others. Pezzy with potential hundreds to chance with a pair of the Souths.
Mhm. Yeah, but yeah, the others nothing too amazing. Oh, two door now for beat. But like getting to Tanyao's a little bit too slow still. At the moment, at least.
Ooh, Unwise Owl missing the Kanchan roundman shape in the Pinzu and immediately backfires on the 4 control.
Yeah, that hurts. Alright, 2-so connects up to the 3-so for Pezzy. 8-so for beats, great.
Yep, Allies Owl also managed to get back into Ishan 10.
Hmm.
For 3 months for Pezzy. Did not con with the Ishan 10.
Yeah. Nah, holding this for now is, I think, perfectly good. Fortunately, it doesn't really seem like anyone really needs 3 months at this stage. So, doesn't really do much to stop the other players, unfortunately. But, oh, there we go. So that is a Tempai,
Hmm.
but with no Yaku for Pezzy.
He does manage to get the south. He can pawn in and wait on the 1/2 man.
Mm-hmm.
There is an argument to Riichi with you having all the 3 mans, seeing none of the 2 mans. Pretty hard for
Yeah,
people to be able to use them.
unless you like beat
Um,
Dianco.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it does put you susceptible to a chase.
Yeah, from the dealer, especially. Okay, another Anko
Oh,
here for the gym.
Senpai.
Tempai.
6/9 pin. And I think you just fold here as Pezzy, and yeah, he drops the 1 man.
Gambutsu.
Ooh, Tenpai for Unwise Owl. Getting the 6 third to be able to use the Arca. For Riichi pin to Dora 2 on the 5/8 man.
Eight man Gambutsu to the gym. Oh, Tempai for Pezzy.
Oh, but there's like no way you can drop 3 man.
You can Khan free man.
You could can't 3 man.
And then cut the Forso, which is Gambutsu against dealer. Or you. That'll be cut free man.
You should have cut the 3 man. Okay. 1 Forso. Didn't even Dharma.
Nah. We go. And now, yeah, beat put in this really
Oh,
uncomfortable
that's-
situation.
Empire. That's actually Tenpai
That's
for beat.
Tempai, yeah. But, yeah.
Very, very interesting. Oh, and a 5-man sumo for Unwise Owl for Riichi Sumo Pinfu, Dora2, and an Ura for 6k all.
Yeah, finds the Ura, which is massive. Takes the
Yeah,
lead
completely.
back.
And what is this hand? 2 Shanten for Unwise Owl.
Yeah, free Shanten for B? Looked a lot better than it was.
2 Shanten for
Oh,
B.
2? Oh, yes.
Oh no, that's not a pair and the honors. Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah. And then
No.
the Hut.
No.
Oh no, I thought the Hutsu's a mochi mochi, but no. This could be a very quick hand, that's for sure. Could see a lot of calls very
not too
rapidly.
shabby here for the gym as well, with a pair of chuns and some good shapes.
Mm.
Pezzy may hedge towards a Hanetsu,
Yeah.
but does have an isolated Dora.
Yeah. Pass the first Hatsu. Jim finding a 6-man to go with the 5-man. This puts this hand to 2 Shanten.
Pezzy draws a 7-man. Yeah, I agree with dropping one of the Sozu. Could even go towards some sort of Chi toy. If he draws the right tiles, like a 6-man.
Yeah.
But 3 can draw for the gym, puts him into Ishanten.
Riichi.
And that's Tenpai for Unwise Owl, who insta-reaches on the Forso, which may come out from B.
Eventually.
8-man
Yeah.
is Suji, if he wants to keep pushing. Doesn't have completely safe tiles anyways.
Yeah, 8-man's probably the best choice there. East pair goes for the gym. So interestingly, the Hatsu was paused on the first time. Which you do kind of remember it being this soon after.
I think he should still drop the Hatsu.
I think so,
Also
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That is Tenpai for the gym on the Kanchan 7, so
Ipeko
all 3 are
Dora.
left in the wall. Ooh, will he pawn? I guess with the freeze on the 6-9, so you not really worth punting.
No, I don't think so.
And you don't really want to shove a 6-0 to wait on 5-8. Yeah, not even keeping Tempai on the 9-man draw.
Yeah, cuts the Hatsus. Beats now
Could
getting to
find his way back.
Yeah, there's the potential for like a Cheetoy or something. Oh, Freezer.
Here's a 4-man. 1 pin would have been the... Actually, 1 pin was safe. He discarded it earlier.
Yes, which it was definitely not safe when he discarded it.
Yeah, but 1 pin was the way wide Ishan 10.
Yeah.
Could still cut it now. Cut the 2 pin. Oh, what?
This,
Tempai again for the gym, but all the
Yeah.
pins he can cut for Tempai aren't safe. Riichi is on the 3-6 pin. 3 pin immediately drawn by Beat. This is a wild hand.
it is. This is very wild.
Oh, now if Beat draws 3 or 6 man, he's just screwed. But it doesn't matter because the gym does sumo. His 6 pin for Riichi sumo, Ipeiko, Tanyao, Manga. For a manga.
Another Mangard for the gym. Brings him back up to 2100.
Yeah, unfortunately it's already South 4, and he was quite far away from 2nd place, so
Yeah.
quite difficult for him to gain a place, but at least nice that he could manage to rack up some more points.
Yeah. Makes the third a little less painful. So all lost. Beat at negative 8,000 points by this point. Not the Hanchan for them. Hasn't managed to actually win a hand yet.
Well, he's got one last dealership to win.
Yes. And you can just keep winning. And you just have to make up 60,000 points.
Unfortunately, Pezzy Ishan 10 Cheetoy with 2 Dora already.
Yeah.
Could even call the Haku if you wanted to open.
Yeah, Beat's got the possibility to have a speedy hand here with the East pair. And a couple of other pairs in the hand. Now up to...
Unfortunately, the other Easts are in the gym's hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you mentioned, he's actually Cheetoy Ishan 10 now.
Mm-hmm.
8-man fine for Pezzy also gives him a Mentsu Ishan 10. Oh, don't like 3-so cut. Just committing to the Cheetoy.
The Cheetoy commit, yeah.
Problem is now you can't pawn Haku for Tempai. I mean, you could go greed for Boy Toy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you direct hit Unwise Zhao, you come first.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to commit the Cheetoy, you just cut the 8-man away.
Yeah, well, this is Suwanko, you know.
Yeah, I know, but... You know?
No. I only see Yakuman Veggie. I don't know.
Yeah, alright. It's a
Okay,
reasonable
5-so
feeling.
pawn for the gym probably has to be a Hanitsu.
Yeah.
It's a very off chance Hanyao if you just cut the
Cut.
9-so and the ton.
Yeah. Again, as you mentioned, like, it's kind of hard to get anywhere else out of this Hanchan, so... Oh, we see the 9-so now. So, yeah. With the Aka 5-man draw, yeah. Obviously, the Tanya's a little bit more palatable.
Yep, and there's the Toy Toy open for Pezzy.
Yes.
And there's the Tanyao open for Unwise Owl. 8 still, Ishan 10. Chose the normal hand over the Cheetoy Ishan 10, hoping to get that pawn and be able to get that Tempai quickly, but
Yeah,
like we
unfortunately.
mentioned earlier, pawn stuck until the gym goes for that Tanyao.
Ton stuck, there we go.
So yeah, Tempai as well for Unwise Owl. 7 mons are shared between the two. So 8 so versus 3 so, both of which have 1 left in the wall.
Yep.
1
Chi from the gym.
Ishanten now as well.
Was Ishanten before, but has a wider one here.
Yes. Haku is live. So should see this pond, and that is another Tempai. Pezzy Tempai now. On 4 pin 2 so for the Toi Toi Haku 1, Dora 2.
1
And alright, so
Okay.
Unwise out has drawn the short stick, we'll deal in.
A lot of these hands have gotten really spicy towards the end where everyone's like Ishanten or Tenpai.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this hand here for beat.
We have all
On
the
pair
Aka.
with 3 Dora. Oh, 4 Dora,
Four
sorry.
Dora,
Yeah,
yeah.
all the Aka.
Yeah, again, this is a nice hand. We've got 1 east each in the gym and Pezzy's hand. So I should see one of those come out before too long. We've even got all the Aka already all incorporated. So should see a call here and cut the Penchan, one of them. I guess you have the Dora, yeah, so maybe cut the 9-8. No, okay, cuts away the Sozu, the Dora here.
Yeah, you would normally cut away the Monzu anyways because you have the overlapping white 7 mon.
Yeah.
Does at least find another 8 mon here to make that shape slightly better.
Yeah, it's a little less.
Maybe
awkward.
seeing the 7 so indicator and just thinking that no one would cut a 7 so with the 8 so Dora, like
Yeah,
otherwise I wouldn't cut a 7 so very easily.
yeah, I think that was the consideration here. I cut some 9 mon, so now we've got this 8 mon 5 pin shape.
Yep. And could upgrade to a roundman here.
Yeah, doesn't choose to go with that.
Yeah, I think if you weren't going to do that, it's better to throw away the 360 and keep the 9 mon. Because if you get a 7 mon, you can at least have a roundman at the end.
Yeah.
But you'd have a Champon here if you get the 7 mon.
Yeah, and locking yourself into the Champon is obviously a little bit awkward, more awkward.
Yep. But there's Tenpai for Unwise Owl on the 5-8 pin, and 5 pin immediately comes out from beat. And the BM calls
Yeah. Hello?
from Unwise.
Hello, referee? Excuse me?
He was just emoting.
Just spamming Ichi's superb. Alright, so yeah, Unwise Out Pezzy, the gym beat. That's nice shift to the positions. And hello, Unwise Out.
And Unwise Owl straight in.
G'day, how's it going?
Yeah, what was that pause at the run at the end?
I was trying to find ways to take points off my... I didn't want to really take points off beat. You know, there's no... The tournament situation meant we're trying to dunk the team in the lead, right?
Yeah.
So I was trying to find a way to do that, but I'd already kind of shot myself in the foot, so I decided I'd better take it and get out while I could.
Right. But yeah, congrats on that win. With that win, Riichi Fingers actually all the way up to 3rd now.
Well, there you go. Thank you. Just saving any wins in this tournament for when they matter. Tonight was my first positive scores for the tournament.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, just looking here, you didn't do too well in the starting hard chance.
No, it's been pretty awful. Frankly, props to the team for getting us this far, because I was negative 300 on the ticket or something. So
Yeah, I did see that, but I didn't think you were negative the whole tournament. That's rough.
yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. But yeah, there's still a lot of time to catch up with the Rangers. They better watch out.
But yeah, like you mentioned, these are the most important Hanchans now. With these 8, and then if you do make the finals, there's 4, so can definitely make it up to the team for getting you through.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh dear.
But yeah, this Hanchan, what did you think about it?
I wasn't very pleased with it actually. I got to say I don't know if you caught much of the previous game, but it was pretty it was pretty tight, pretty tough. And then the quick turnaround between it, I just didn't really get in the right frame for this one.
We caught the end of the previous one, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky to get out with a second there. So came into this one and I wasn't really feeling it. So it was pretty ugly. This first hand I have regrets, but hey, that happens that way sometimes.
Regrets in terms of what exactly?
I don't know. I feel like there was lots of options for ways I could have taken this hand, and I ended up with the one that was just too Han. You know, I kind of just wish I'd sat on that green and just let it happen. But I betrayed the green, and the wall didn't love me for it, so I deserved that.
Yeah, I mean, we were commenting at the start, you chose to drop the 7-8 pin over the 8-9, so was that just more that you wanted like the more confirmed like chanter if it came?
I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think it's probably just I decided all 3 of those shapes were 7, 8, 9s, and then I was just being lazy about it. Like I said, my head really wasn't in the space, so like, yeah, it was probably just being lazy in that particular thing. I think in this situation, I'd sort of decided that the 7, 8 and the 8, 9 were both leaving. That I was going for the half flush. And then it just didn't work out that way.
And then it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, you did manage to win, you did manage to win this hand against the Riichi in the end, which is good.
Yeah, exactly right. Like not complaining. I did get it, but it didn't feel good. And I got to say that was pretty much true for the first whole half of the of this Hanchan, right? Yeah, they just sort of the game sort of happened around me, and I was playing a little bit on autopilot. And,
yeah, well, I mean, if we go to the first impactful hand of the Hanchan, I'd say the East 2-1.
Yeah.
We did have 2 Riichis, I believe.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, and then you managed to get the 3 Forcer Champan. And then, yeah, obviously winning this hand with Riichi Tanyao Tudora for a hefty Mangan and picking up those Riichi 6.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, this was just such a nice hand to have a chance at winning, right? Like I didn't have anything else really going for me. Just, well, you turn you throw it out and see what happens, right? I didn't know how to defend against either of those Riichis anyway, so it was like, well, hey, gotta let the wall be nice to you.
The Riichis were a little bit difficult to defend against, because there just wasn't a lot of information sort of once you got your tempo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like, yeah, both of my hand. I mean, you know, I set myself up here by holding all those middle tiles, right? It's never easy to play defense when you've left yourself with only 3s. But yeah, it was both of the hands that actually made a big difference in this Hanchan were just, I guess I pressed the Riichi button and hope. Yeah, sometimes Mahjong is like that, but it was a nice change from the first game where no one got to press the button very much. So yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why they call it Riichi Mahjong.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think there was much that happened afterwards for a few hands. I think just in general, your hands had a lot of chi toys.
Yeah.
Like
I know,
pairs.
Right? Yeah. The pairs just wanted to keep coming, but never quite enough to make chi toy like realistic. Like
yeah, I don't think any of the hands you won this game were the chi toys.
No.
There was a lot of like, yeah, this is probably going to be a pairs hand, and no, pairs hands always betray you. So. I'm happy with not getting those. We'll have something else, thanks.
Yeah, I think we go to South 2-1. This is one of those hands where you sort of like just hedge between pairs and normal. I think you cut the 1 man there.
Yeah, so like I'm playing for pairs here, right? And then I just sort of forget or something. I don't know. It's Yeah,
then when you draw the 9 man Anko, obviously you have the choice to keep the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and drop one of the other pairs, but you go for like the San Anko chance and still keeping that 4-pin acceptance, which you do end up getting. Probably not what you wanted out of this hand, but you know, Tenpai Senpai.
Exactly right. Like Tenpai's Tenpai. Like you just gotta slam
And
it.
use a Patsumo.
Yeah. But you see such a lovely like starting hand with so many possibilities, and it ends up just being it's like, oh well, I guess I'm reaching, but hey, Patsumo. Hey, that's yep.
Yeah, I mean
Yep,
that
absolutely.
that is just how it goes sometimes. I mean, you just got to put yourself into this positions where you can actually benefit from that. Yeah.
Like the wall owed me. I think I had a 0% putts rate until the last week of the the last week of the league, and then I had a very low Ura rate as well. So like I was due some Ipatses and some Uras. So it's I'm glad that the wall's coming good. Those Uradoras next week are going to be amazing.
Looking forward to it. All right, and then I think the last impactful hand was the South 3, your last dealership.
Yeah.
Once again, another Riichi on the table first, and then you just Tenpai with on the 6-0 draw, so being able to use the Arc 5-0. And yeah, Riichi into Dora 2.
It's so nice, isn't it? I was sitting here thinking, oh well, at least I've got this 5. Like I have a safe discard here. I'm gonna have to play this one safe, and you know, and then I had the choice here. Am I gonna discard this 5 on the off chance that he's waiting on the 8? But no, the value is it's too tasty. You can't turn it up.
Yeah, going from 3 to 4 is quite massive.
I was wondering, I don't know, I'll get your thoughts on this, guys. I was thinking about maybe waiting for one turn on not reaching here, on the hopes that someone's, you know, holding that the 8.
Yeah, that was actually something.
I'm wondering if maybe just one turn waiting here is actually the play, based on the Riichi being on the table, and maybe I can just scoop up that 8 and call it a day.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, there is the argument. I think I would personally Riichi just because there's all the 5 mons somewhere.
Yeah.
So you know, there's a parts of Zimo, there's the Ron from women.
Yeah.
I think even if you miss out on the opportunity of getting an 8-mon from like your Kami or your Shimo, you know, hopefully you can get the 5-mon anyways.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's still all the other bonuses.
Certainly, I think I Riichi this after one turn. I'm just wondering if maybe I just hold it off for one turn just to see if I think it's who's the player on my right? Beat will give me a solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wasn't upset. Once I pressed the button and I could calm down and just drink my tea and let it happen. That was I needed that because I was feeling a bit on edge. So that it was good.
I guess the only thing to consider in that is that there is only one 8-mon left, so it's not necessarily held by anybody.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he says one turn, because if it doesn't come out, then you maybe assume that it's in the wall or just stuck in.
Else.
Yeah, you got to. There's not many situations where I'm like, yeah, Sumigiri Reach might be an option. This might have been one. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so the thing is, and I think one of the bigger considerations is if you win that hand, that 8-mon run is 6,800. Obviously, if it's direct off Kami, that's brilliant. But if it's not, you're still in a tough position having to win most likely another hand.
Yeah, very true.
Whereas if you reach and just get to 12k or 18k, like that's huge.
Yeah, and it was nice to be able to just sit there and go, okay, now I can just think about whether I can hurt DJ here, the player across from me. Which was a nice luxurious situation to be in. And then of course I dealt into beat because I was just not thinking about him, right? I was busy trying to work out if there was a way I could just rack up some more points. And I ended up losing a few, so yeah.
No, I think you won off beat at the end.
No.
Oh, at the end, but the penultimate hand,
this one.
I dealt in this one, yeah.
I mean, this whole hand was rough, to be honest. Like, I mean, you could see it from this
everyone's
perspective.
open, everyone's calling. It's just like, yeah, everything's gonna suck. I didn't know what was safe anyway. So I think the 8 was coming into my head anyway. But I gotta admit, I was going for points here. I was not playing for defense at all, because the opportunity to earn points in this tournament has eluded me, and I was taking the chance.
Yeah, obviously no disasters in South 4. So yeah, managing to keep that first place.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you mentioned, good for yourself at least. After the initial set of 30 Hanchans. So hopefully you can carry that momentum onwards.
Yeah, well, thank you. Can lay the gauntlet down to the rest of the team now, and if they keep doing what they've been doing, we'll be in a really good spot. So, feeling good about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thanks, gents. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you
All
back
right,
here
thank
soon.
you.
Alrighty. So with that, as we mentioned, the other game had already finished. So the scores have all been updated. In the other game, we did see, not that one, this one. We did see a win from Chui, redeeming his first game loss for the Darkness Wanderers, a second for SPT and 4Geese, a third for Tanya Sensation, and a fourth for Turin Potato. So that does put out, I've hit the wrong tab again, so be it. This is the situation at the end of the first two Hanchans. So Lakshit is back down into 8th. Darkness Wanderers back up into 7th. In fact, I think everyone has gone back to where they started. No, Riichi Fingers have gone up to 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but otherwise it is very similar. It's kind of funny. So the cutoff is down to 248. With Ichi Fingers barely above it, Tanya Sensation just below it. So still a tight fight around that position. With the bottom 3, no one really coming out on top in the first two Hanchans.
Yeah, sorry, let's just
Yeah.
finalizing stuff at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of the teams just cancelled out
Yeah.
their work, at least the bottom team.
The bottom teams. Yeah.
So, yeah, Chui getting that last in the first Hanchan, but grabbing it first that second Hanchan.
Yeah. So it does the 4th, but yeah, it kind of, as you said, it just all got all cancelled out, and we're more or less back where we started. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, the second set of games for this week. So look forward to that. Otherwise, hope everyone has a good rest of your days or nights.
Good night. Thanks for joining us.